In Unit 2, we noted that increasing the supply of fresh water really means protecting supply. This is done by not polluting flows of water, by minimizing diminishment of flows caused by poor land use, and more efficiently extracting, transporting, and using water. In the subtitle of her article, The Last Drop, Earth's Future Rests on Better Irrigation and Shorter Showers, Elizabeth Reut called into question our behavior at the level of both mechanized agricultural practice and personal behavior. Her guiding principle and ours in this unit is the age-old adage, waste not, want not. More relevant to your situation undoubtedly is end-use efficiency, which means, in effect, using as little as possible to accomplish the intended task. It seems paradoxical to suggest that people who suffer from inadequate water supply should turn to using even less as a solution to their problem. But of course, using as little as possible to get the job done means conserving what water there is, which is, in effect, stretching the supply. This sort of thinking is exactly what is intended when the so-called soft path for water suggests that merely supplying water, but instead taking the more nuanced approach of creating solutions to satisfy specific end uses, such as drinking, cooking, washing, laundering, gardening, and so on. And by doing so, by providing water of varying yet appropriate quality for differing uses. A central thrust of this course is to solve water problems by making use of existing resources. The most abundant resource among poor people, sometimes their only resource, is labor. How then can this labor be made productive by applying it to creating or expanding the supply of water? This question can be better answered by treating water for drinking differently than water for sanitation or water for irrigation. Irrigation needs can be addressed by labor-intensive techniques of rainwater harvesting, for example, as set out in the UNEP article, Endowment Opportunities from Rainwater in Africa, that describes techniques to enhance rain-fed agriculture in arid parts of that continent. The question of securing water for sanitation, with such low-tech equipment as animal traction or hand carts, is taken up in the Practical Action article entitled Water and Sanitation. Finally, using not labor as such, but play, to secure water from wells is the tack taken by play pumps, as described in the Water for People article, How Play Pumps Work. As you will see, if we cannot call it work, then at least we can call the activity relied on by play pumps exertion, and of a very happy sort. To wrap up this unit, review the assignment that follows, focusing on the needs and concerns of your particular community. And as you do so, observe that the activities for this unit move you toward developing your own project portfolio, a document that will incorporate all of the elements of the course as a whole. In creating it, you will assess and define problems and needs. You will identify solutions of a technical nature, evaluate the technical, financial, and social resources required to implement those solutions, find sources of technical expertise that are required to craft the solutions, and begin to assemble the array of individual, community, governmental, and institutional partners that are necessary to bring projects to fruition. And in so doing, you will begin the process of changing the lives of the members of your community.